You know me chillin'. What up with y'all, man? I'm up and running, you know what I'm saying? On the job hunt, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I put my pain in my drive. But, of course, I've been sitting back pondering on life, right? You know, like I always do. And I gotta drop game off pain, you heard me? Cause I be going through the motions and God give me the wisdom after I go through the motion, you heard me? So when I go through the motion, I don't know, it just do something to make, energize me to keep going, but I get wisdom out of it, and I could give you this, you heard me? Like, what I see and what's going on out here. It's a lot of spell work. It's a lot of people out there under spells, bruh. And I'm here to encourage you, and I'm gonna call this one Which is Which. Ooh. I say which is which. You see where I'm at? So like, and we gonna be real about this, because this ain't nothing but real talk. You heard me? You know, like, when God bring you something, it's gonna come with peace. It's gonna come with love. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a for sure thing. Love is for sure, like, you know what I'm saying? And when it don't come with that, and it come with confusion, and it come with chaos, anything dealing with confusion is from the devil. You heard me? Like, see, the devil don't want your head strong. He don't want you. He want to disrupt your peace at all costs. Cause without peace, you ain't powerful. Amen. He got to disrupt your peace. He wants you in chaos. He wants you confused. Amen. So, which is which? Which is your friend? Which is a witch? Amen. Which is your lover? Which is a witch? You heard me? So, if you gotta ask about it, you already know what it is. You heard me? Listen, if you gotta ask about it, you already know what it is. So, if I got, when you do that to yourself, it's only a matter of time for God have to show you what it is with these people, or what it is with this person. So, I'm here to encourage you, bro. I'm here to encourage you. You heard me? Like, if you gotta ask questions, they really don't mess with you like that. You heard me? That's a witch. When she got you thinking sideways, she confusing your mind, that's a witch. And when you under a spell, you gonna know it, but you ain't gonna better move on how you wanna move on unless you pray and you fight and you use your mind and not your heart. Because it can happen to any one of us. I ain't no better than you. I ain't no better than none of y'all, you heard me? But only thing I might have better than you, I'm closer to God. Like, I pray to God more. I might read my Bible more, which I ain't been able to do it because of my situation. But, and I might be more in tune to God and pleasing God than people. See, when you please God, God gonna give you the desires of your heart. When you please people, well, you know how that turn out, you hear me? Yeah, you gotta know that, you hear me? So, which is which? Which is your friend? And which is a witch? You ain't gotta second guess no friend. You ain't gotta second guess love. You ain't gotta ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? A witch will have you so confused you don't know what to do. So be mindful of who you get tied in with. Be mindful of who you lock in with and share souls with. Get to know people before you go to dealing with them. Cause once you give a person your love, you heard me, and they don't reciprocate it back, you're gonna be always feeling some type of way. You heard me? And watching you let make you feel good. Cause everything feel good ain't good for you. Amen. And understand that it's a lot of witchcraft and spell work going on. Spell work ain't just something over the stove or that witches do, and all that stuff, even though it's nothing to a child of God. A person will put you under spell, just dropping bad seeds in your head, having you view this like this, and then you thinking like that's you. Imagine somebody keep telling you the same lie over and over, and you looking for this, you hear me? That's spell work. When a woman put a love spell on you, made you fall in love with her, now she playing games with your emotion. Now she ain't loving you like she first started loving you. That's spell work. You heard me? Let me tell you something, bruh. When a woman love you just as much as you love her, that's how that go. If you love her more than she love you, you heard me? Guess what? You need to check yourself. Check your priorities. You heard me? Which is which? Ask yourself that. If I gotta question it, you a witch. If I don't, we friends. You gotta know that, man. You heard me? So. Be mindful of that. And stay prayed up out here. Get close to God, so God could be close to you. Get a heart for God, so God can have a heart for you. Amen. Stay up. Stay focused, you heard me? I love all y'all, you heard me? If you gotta question it, check your priorities. Check yourself. Stay up. Stay focused. What?